Hi, everybody. Welcome back to I Got Questions. Of course, I'm your host, Kadie. And today is a lovely day for us to keep asking those questions, right? Yes, man. So, again, welcome to I Got Questions. This is a podcast where everybody knows curiosity runs wild. The questions are a little weird. And of course, the advice always and forever will be unsolicited. So, are you ready to talk? Let's get into it. I had an amazing week and I wanted to just tell you guys how much I love meeting people. I really do. It is in my DNA. As I've told you, my family has always said I have never met a stranger. I don't I don't go through the world thinking, "Oh, well, some people are this." No. I want to meet everybody. I want to experience everybody because we're all unique. We're all unique beings. And that led me this week, again, I met some new people and I could not help but wonder to myself, do you think we meet people by chance? Because I have met some amazing people. And then I have met some people that I genuinely had to go back to the universe and say, yeah, what, what the heck was that about? What did I do that would let you come to thought and think, hmm this person needs to be in Katie's life. They need to go wreak some havoc. They just need to go in there and tear everything up. It had me wondering, looking back, like, no, man, fun and joke aside, I must have pissed in the universe's coffee or something because why? Wh- Why did you put some of these people in front of me or let them come anywhere near my life? And in the same breath, as I said, I have met some amazing people. People who have been my North Star for however long they were, and people who have, over my lifetime, been just amazing advocates for me. People who have helped shape my life and the version of me today. People who have fought for me, who have supported me, and yes, I know it is of equal. You can't have the good without the bad. I get it. So, again today, I just want to ask you guys, do you think we meet people by chance? I don't know. Let's talk about it. So, welcome back, welcome back. And before I get into, the deep dive of all the things, we got to do our callback because y'all did not disappoint in last week's episode when I asked, what does success actually look like to you? And I'm gonna just get into it because y'all share some answers that had me it had me thinking out loud to myself, just like, somebody said, one of you wrote in and said success is success, sorry, I seem to not be able to read what I read today, but he said success to me is coming home to my family knowing that no matter the title I hold, I have my husband and my child that loves me dearly, and that is already a win. Oh, wow. I mean, I have a husband and a child too, so I'm gonna go out and say that's success. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, reader M. I see you. Another listener, sorry, said, success looks like never losing my curiosity. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Make sure you wrote it with a K. I see it. And I love that. I want to be learning new things, asking questions, and growing as a person, not just staying comfortable with what I already know. Man, curiosity. I love that curiosity. It really can fit into any part of your life. Whether it be in your job, you want to learn something new, you want to do something, or you as a person just go out and find out, the different things that you may thought you didn't like, and now suddenly you're like, I think I like this and I want to give it a try. Yes, take up skydiving, hiking. I'm a little low on the bungee jumping part, but go out and be curious, meet new people. Probably should have a conversation with the universe first because, oh my. And another one that I got, that it was listener A. Oh, I love how you guys use your little acronyms, but yeah. And then another person said, honestly, success is laughing at my own jokes. Ah! And still feeling good about it, even though I'm the only one laughing. It's finding joy in everyday moment and not taking myself too serious. I think me and these people can be friends. I think you guys and I can be really good friends because I go out every day and I think I am the funniest thing since, you know, I figured out how to slice bread, and I just be laughing at my own joke. Sometimes I try to tell the joke and yeah, I laugh 90% of it before I even get to telling you what the joke is. So I'd like to think I'm, funny-ish, sorta, kinda. But again, I love that you guys are able to share. And reading these, it made me realize, yes, I have experienced success. I just hadn't put a name to it. And for each and every one of us, it's something different. Whether it's just making it back home to your family, knowing you have a family to go home to, or laughing at your own jokes. That is beautiful. And I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys sharing your stories and sharing what success looks like for you. It allows me to look at my life and be like, wait, I have these things too. So I'm definitely way ahead on the successful chain than I would like to think. So again, thank you. And of course, keep them coming. Keep sharing with me. The link with the email is always in the bio. I am on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. Messenger pigeon at this point. I'm here. I am here to talk about it. So yeah, thank you guys. And again, I love that you guys are talking to me that way. Okay. So let's get back to what we're talking about in today's question. I tell you, you know, there's something there's something I've thought about along the line of this question, and I know that there are people who come into our lives and they impart something. They I don't and I can't speak for you guys, but I can say for me, I have, as I said, met some really amazing people who have taught me lessons, who have allowed me to view life through different lens, who have allowed me to just be myself and grow and push me in the best way possible. You know, just allow me to be the best version of myself. I remember, one of the biggest life changing, and lucky for me, I have met some amazing and powerful women, some amazing and powerful women who have just been the cornerstone of who I am as a person and how I see myself and how I show up in this world. Just going forth and being like, listen here, you gotta be all all of you or none of you. And you don't owe anybody an apology. It's okay to take up space. It's okay to show up and just be you. And that was hard for me for a while. And I know this might sound crazy because everybody's like, Kadie, really? Really? You? Come on now. But the truth of the matter is, I would show you the version of me I needed to be in order to just be, to be accepted, loved, cared for, valued, all of those good things. And yes, I talk about it in my book, The Rose Dress. Available on Amazon. Yes, I know. Available on Amazon on Kindle if you want to. Go ahead and have a read. But yeah, I have just been lucky to have some people impart some wisdom and really push me. You know, they have been in my life, whether they are here in close proximity or they're far away. That connection has never been lost, and they've never stopped being in my corner. And so I am so grateful that those people that I have met, the universe saw it fit to place them there because he knew I would need them for such a time as wherever I was at that time. And trust me. Mm, 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 mm. And of course, there are people who were put in my life to take apart things that I just, and I know there's two sides to every coin. I know there's two sides to everything. You got the good, the bad, and without the bad, the good doesn't make sense, and without the good, the bad doesn't make sense. But no, man, I have found myself over my lifetime bleeding for people who definitely weren't worth the blood. I can tell you that they weren't worth it. And I don't mean it literally, but people just took and they took and they took until there was nothing else left, and then they took some more. And I cannot shake that thought and wonder to the universe, why, why, why universe? Why did what did I ever do? What did I ever do that would make you put these first grade spawns of Satan in my life? Like, was I just like, no, seriously. Yeah, for non-jokers. Do you ever stop and wonder? You just meet some people and they just wreak havoc. And you just sitting there like, no man. I had to have done something. I must have been something in another life as to why you would deem it necessary for this person to encounter me, to be a part of my life. And then I'm like, and what is the lesson here? What am I do? What is the lesson here? Because my God, my God, my God. Like, genuinely, I had to wonder what was the offense? What me do? And the crazy part is, at least to me, sometimes I don't think these people know that they are the lessons that are being placed in other people's lives. That they are just, yeah, you are the trial and tribulation that this person is going to go through. And I wonder if we could foresee who was going to come into our life and take a part and who was going to impart something to us, would we still be open to learning whatever lessons came, good or bad? Yes, I know a lot of us would push back and be like, keep the crosses and the junk them away from me. Ain't nobody trying to. But I know that over my life, yes, those people came, they saw and they conquered. They took and they destroyed and they pillaged. And I am now able to sit here and say, I have also met people who have rebuilt, who have strengthened, who have forged paths for me. And I know that they connect some way, somehow, because I do believe that the world is not just full up of first grade assholes just waiting to infiltrate my life. I know it. I know it. And when it is all said and done, here is where I land. You see, I really do believe that people are meant to impart and take apart our lives. I don't know what sick game is being played, what game we're a part of that we just don't realize just yet, but I know that there is a reasoning for it. And if we look back at every amazing experience we've had and every bad experience, we always say, well, actually, most of us, 90% of us come to the same conclusion. We learned something. Granted, I really wish the universe had less of a sense of humor because some lessons you never need to go so hard to teach it to me. A simpler way would have sufficed. You never needed to bring trial and tribulation just to teach me the lesson. Okay, Like I know sometimes we out here testing resilience, but boy, my God, jeez, mm, 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 mm. Just got me out here looking to the heavens like, wh- what is this? And yes, I know. I also look to the heavens and say thank you for the amazing people that have come in and supported me in building you. And I know, at least I believe, it is not left up to chance to meet a person. I think we meet people on purpose. We just don't always, find out what the purpose is until way later. And sometimes when we do find out their purpose, they stay or they go, whatever it is, or whatever happens, something was in it for us to grow. As I said, I just wish the universe's sense of humor was a little less on the cruel side, just, oh my God. And I know as you guys are listening, you're all probably thinking about all the people you have met, especially the junker them. And you know them, the one where just, mm, mm. I know I'm bold by saying this, and I know it's not just my thought, but I'm sure you guys have all also probably thought this. You ever meet some people and say, no, universe, you owe me an apology because me not do nothing for deserve this a junker. Like, no, universe, me don't know what the lesson is. I haven't learned it. You owe me an apology because I ain't done nothing to deserve this. I don't know what the lesson is. I don't know what the purpose is. I don't know what the plan is. What I do know is this ain't it. Okay. Mm, mm-mm. This ain't it. And again, of course, I know you cannot have peace without chaos. You can't fully appreciate a person without being reminded of the worth and the worthlessness. You have to survive some things and you have to go through some things and yada 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 yada. It's just hard. It really is just hard sometimes because you meet people with the best of intentions. And because I don't believe you meet people by chance, I believe they're all there for a reason. I have to wonder sometimes, in the words of Cardi B, what was the reason? Hmm? Why? So yeah, I know as you're listening, you're probably thinking right now, somebody has come to your mind right away. You're like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't eat this, Jesus. I don't eat this. This can't be it. I've done nothing to deserve this. And then some people are like, thank you, Jesus, the day you put Joe John Gray in my life because, whew, how did I reach us up? I just, yeah, I feel like I need a moment just to recover. We'll take some time and breathe. All right. And with that said, it's time for No Stupid Questions. So, yeah, yes, this is the part of the show where we answer those questions that everybody's thinking but don't want to say it out loud because we're all a little scared and we're just like we don't want to. But no, it's okay. Your girl got you. And I laugh because I kind of already said the no stupid question that was asked because it is just so like I had to ask the universe sometimes. And again, for you, I know it's true. And I know you probably asked the universe the same thing. Today's question is, have you ever met somebody that you thought the universe owed you an apology for? Because then just come into your good life. Your good life. And whew, like wreck it, Ralph. Then just everything. Just wreck everything. And yes, interestingly enough, for me, there are people I have met that have been wrecking balls. And in the moment, I could not figure out what their purpose was. Me just listen to my recap. This I go through and then I mash up everything. And fast forward many years later, I realized as a result of what they did, I was able to be at point A, B, or C. I arrived, like I said, sometimes on fire, but I arrived nonetheless. Trust me at that. So I do think that, yeah, even though I do, take a while to see um the purpose, and I do learn the lesson, like I still do think the universe want me an apology for a couple John Crows on my meet. Because me not see them purpose yet, and I know it's gonna take me somewhere. Me still a wait upon them purpose. Mm-hmm. To reveal itself to me. But nonetheless, I do believe universe owes me an apology. When I call no name, but I can think of at least four people where me are gonna need the universe to explain, via Cardi B, what was the reason. What was the reason? Okay. And I know you guys have met some of them people too. And you probably ask yourself, when have universe ever apologized? And then if so, how will this apology show up? In the form of cash, some therapy treatment, a little spa day, a little something, something to say, hey, I'm so sorry. That one, just forgive me for that one and move on. All right? And write the letter. Ask the universe. Ask God, the universe, Mary, Moses, and everybody in between. Like, so what we doing about the reparations for them levels of trauma had me go through unnecessarily? Because some lesson I did already learn, I never need to learn it again. I did learn it the first time. You don't need to keep teaching it to me. I'm good. I know, crazy. But yes, that is it for no stupid question. Yeah, welcome back. Of course, it is sad to go. It is really sad to go, but that is it for today. I know, I know we always don't get to pick the people who come into our lives. And I think it hurts twice as much when we choose those people and they become, you know, hmm they become those spawns of Satan. We all know they are the trial and tribulation. It does hurt a little bit more. But I would like to say and think to myself, purpose. We may not always see it right then and there, but I can assure you at some point in time down the line, I don't know when. Don't quote me because I don't know when. Because some people, some of the junk them and me meet, oh my God. Me still away from the universe would be me a fine, give me the fine print. Because clearly somewhere me signing at the contract said I was okay with this and clearly never remember about it. I'm going to need you to show me what was the purpose and what was the reason for them people in my life. Okay? Because I don't believe we meet people by chance. They all do. They all here for a reason. What was the reason? I'm going to be cool. I promise y'all I'm going to be calm. Won't cause no scene. I'm going to take a deep breath. Go drink some coffee or some juice, some water, something that helps me to breathe, and just tell the universe thank you for the lessons. And some of them I'm going to need my money back. I'm going to need my time, energy, my effort, and my money back. Now for discussion. Okay. And for the ones who were wonderful, thank you. Hashtag love you, bye. I know, crazy. But of course, I couldn't wrap up this week without asking you guys a question that, again, I am hoping you guys will share with me how you think, how you feel. Because when we talk about the people and not meeting them by chance, I have to say, this week's question was one that I thought was hilarious and I couldn't help myself. And so I just want to know, is anybody actually making new friends anymore? Like, are we full? Are we good? At this stage in your life, you're just not, nah. Or are we open to meeting new people? On purpose? Or by chance? Tell me. Please, share with me. Are you open and are you making new friends? Are you open to making new friends? And are you making new friends? Or are you just like, mm-mm. Is it? I don't need no addition, no subtraction, no crosses, no spawn of Satan. Just I'm set in my life. This is it. Me, myself, and my two cats. Talk to me. Let me know. I'm I'm intrigued. And I know I'm nosy and I'm all up around the business, but I would like to know. I can tell you for me, well, here's what I'll tell you next time in the next episode. I'll let you guys know how I am with the people department. All right. Now, as always, you asked, I answer, and I've thrown it back to you guys because it's your turn. But through it all, I ask you to do but one thing: stay curious. Bye.